Hello everybody, this is W80Anom. I just wanted to show you a small video about something I'm kinda working right now over the last days. You know what I mean? And this would be my new game Daredevil 2. I'm currently working or worked pretty hard on this game, and it is nearly done. The only things which are missing are pretty much boss enemies, boss rooms, and a store, which I can explain later, and a save file, which I can only do if the store is first done, or the shop if you want to call it that way. To explain myself, Daredevil will kinda be a direct sequel to Daredevil 1 gameplay wise in the base. I added an rogue light element to this game, which I will explain. And as I said, what is mostly missing are bosses, which I had to add or want to add at some point. The problem is I am not a big visual pixel artist, and I already said I really need help there. I explained that in a journal I wrote around my comments, not my comments, in my accounts. And if you are interested and might want to help me, leave a comment there. What I want to show you today is right now what I've done and explain a little bit of work there. As I said, this is now the base game here, and I added pretty much the base of the game is literally like I said Daredevil 1. But as you might can see here, several things. As in the background, this down there, for everyone who doesn't know, Click Team, those are counters which are for several, let's say, background data. Those store a sample in which area you are, in which level you are, and this one as sample I want to explain. This is the one which explains in which direction you left the area of the level. As an example, this also explains why always the door behind you will never going to open. Because let's say a sample. This important. This will be your player character or one of them. Hint. And if you go now to the top, this counter registers, hey, shit man, this guy left on the top. You will automatically spawn down there. As soon as you collect or get the switch next time again, this door down there will be closed because you spawned there. And another example will be, if you go there, you will spawn there, but this door will not going to be open. The game is pretty much done, as I said. I'm missing only the shop, the save data, and the bosses. What I also added to the game is you no longer have lives. Instead, you will have a life counter, which means you have several hits you can take and die at the end. I thought it makes the game more fun, and it was more fitting for a roguelite game. I also added several new weapons, 6 in total so far, and you can see them here. I try to be simplistic here, so if you're laughing, oh my god, this looks so bad, I want to go with a very simple look of the game. I could make them in more detail, but again, I want to try to give it an old school arcade look like game like Berserk and something. So that's why the games on the weapons or the stuff is not in very high detail. Just in case you are wondering. Okay, I just show you which weapons they are. I don't say which weapons those are, but you might can think about what kind of weapons they will be or how they will be work or something like. As for next, I added that the character has an ability which will be usable after a time of waiting, so it recovers like every 12 seconds you can use it. As I already hinted, there will be more playable characters, and each character has another ability, and they differ in speed and in maximum hit points. So far, I don't want to make it too hard for them. You will also get stats you can change or upgrade. Those stats are maximal hit points, maximum damage, and maximal walking speed. This will be all shown in a small gameplay I will start in a second, but again, I will only show the default weapon. I will only show the first area of the game, cause I don't want to spoil it too much, and I literally can't show any boss because there aren't any so far. I have ideas for bosses. I I just don't know how they look best. I am not a very good um, pixel artist to be honest. And those sprites would be pretty big, to be honest, like kinda this big, or if you wanna go this big. This is the size of a sprite I at least need, and this is kind of for me pretty big. Well, because the sprites I normally use right now for this game are 24x24. The first game was 16x16, so I had to rise the. I had to make them a little bit bigger because, well, they were kind of too small, if you're honest. So, okay, with that said, I want to show you now the new title screen. I upgraded a little bit swaggy moment. I might add more, I have some ideas, but as for now, I want to show you how the game works, how the game plays, and so you have the first impression so far. Again, I don't show you the new weapons, I don't show you any bosses, because I can't, and so you have a little view of it, of what I was working so far. So I hope you enjoy it a little bit and have some fun. Okay, we see us right now.